Our second speaker tonight is presenting from the presentation Mastery Path, Level 5, Project 1, Prepare to Speak Professionally. This project challenges the speaker to deliver a well-organized, audience-focused message that demonstrates professional presence and strong communication skills. She has been a Toastmaster since April 2022 and aspires to inspire people not only to thought, but to action felt and understood by us all. Fair. Her speech is titled Mastermind. Please join me in welcoming Shari Thomas.
Hope for the future, reflect on the past, but don't dwell in either, because that is when fear overcomes you. Have you ever been held back by fear or allowed yourself to be held back by fear? They say that fear stands for false evidence appearing real. And I have never heard a more accurate acronym. Because what is it that fear comes from? On one hand, it could be an instinctual response, a sudden loud noise that makes you jump. But on the other hand, it could be something based in past experiences or uncomfortable memories. And if that's the case, then the thing really did happen. The thing that makes you fear really did occur. You were rejected. The friend group didn't accept you. You forgot a huge chunk of your speech. Those things really did happen. The evidence is there. But the evidence is false because it's not true of your present reality or your future ambitions. So the evidence is there, but it's not currently happening. So when you make a decision to not pursue something because you're afraid, your decision is based in something that no longer exists. Your body might remember, your mind might even remember, but it's not currently happening. I want to share a story with you about a woman named Elizabeth. Fast forward to 2027. Elizabeth is standing on a stage. She's shaking, her heart throbs a little bit, but in her mind, she's excited. She's excited because she has an opportunity now to do this thing again, to walk in her gifts without regrets, to walk in the thing that God has called her to on this earth. In the crowd, her husband sits, he relaxes back into his seat. He's an experienced musician, and so he sits there with a knowing smirk on his face, thinking, she's got it. Her children are in the audience as well, and they lean in expectantly with a smile, excited and confident, because they know that they are going to be able to outwit their fears just like mommy did. Toastmasters, fear is a small thing that is common to all of us. It has huge impacts, short and long term. If you push through the fear, not past the fear, but through it, it makes you a formidable force and it builds your character. If you succumb to the fear, you'll live with regret. And you'll live feeling like you've regressed. And you'll never quite go towards the thing that you wanted to go towards. You'll never walk in that calling that you wanted to walk in. Earlier, I shared with you a story about Elizabeth. I am Elizabeth. In fact, that is my middle name. And we all are Elizabeth, trembling but moving forward. I named my speech Mastermind because it truly takes a mastering of the mind to overcome fear, to push through the fear. That's my mindset now, but that was not my mindset back in 2010. Let's rewind a bit. It's 2010. I'm sitting on a stage. I'm sitting on a stage with a sea of darkness in front of me. My saxophone is in my lap. My hands are throbbing. My heart is throbbing even more. It feels like it's pushing my body to and fro, front and back, side to side. It feels like that the people in the audience can literally see my nerves coming out of me. All I see is a sea of darkness. And in my mind, all I can think about is, what if it doesn't come out the way I wanted it to? What if all this practicing was for nothing? What if they don't like what it is that I play? I'm shaking. My band director, he stands and puts his hands up, and it signals to us that we're supposed to lift our instruments up and get ready to play. So I pick up my instrument. He begins his jazzy intro into the music. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. I lift my instrument to play, and mind you, this is the final performance of my senior year of high school in the jazz band, and I have a solo to play midway through the final song. I am scared, nervous. So when the band director introduces us into the song, I lift my saxophone to play. Now, I'll tell you, I played my saxophone that night, and video evidence shows that the audience erupted in cheers and applause. I even won the coveted Louis Armstrong Jazz Award that night. But it wasn't enough. I put my saxophone down and didn't pick it up again for another 15 years. I was too scared. My hands shook too much. Even in practice, even in rehearsals, I was shaking. I was a nervous wreck. The fear was too much. I was too afraid to continue. You might see my hands shaking a little bit right now. I let fear get the better of me. And if you notice, before you all walked in, I put a speech, or I put a piece of paper in front of you. If y'all could take that out now. It says, "For Shari's speech." And in the 15 years that I decided to put my saxophone down and not pick it up again, I learned some things, as we do when we grow. And y'all may have seen or heard this quote before. I've heard it in Coach Carter. I've heard it in Akilah and the Bee. But it redefined what fear is for me, and it helped me to understand that fear is something to push through. And so the reason I wanted to print this out is because I want you all to visually see the words as I read them out loud. So if you'll follow along as I read. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel unsure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Toastmasters, I want you to know That fear is not simply something that we need to overcome for ourselves, but there are people around us that need to see us pushing through the fear so that they can feel liberated and feel like they have permission to outwit their own fears. About 4 months ago, one of the leaders at my church asked if I could play my saxophone for our Christmas Eve service happening in 2 weeks. And I'm on this journey of using all my gifts. I don't want to live with any regrets. I'm 33 years old now, and I had this realization, I'm not getting any younger. And so I feel like I was going to go for it. Let me just go ahead and play. So I said yes. And so for the last 4 months, in the midst of raising my children, and I just got married in July, and all of that, I've been practicing. So I picked my saxophone back up, and I've been practicing. I'll be playing "Oh Holy Night." And it was a bit of a fumble. It was a bit of a fumble when I first started to learn. I forgot that I need to take the reed. I needed to keep it in my mouth for a little bit. I forgot how to put the saxophone together. I forgot how to play some of the notes. I forgot how to read some of the music. But I got through all that. And so my ask of you all tonight is to help me overcome my fear before I play for that Christmas Eve service. So I'd like to play for you "O Holy Night," trembling but moving forward. Now, I'll tell you, I didn't have an opportunity to practice today before I came here tonight. So I don't know what's about to come out, but we'll all see together. And I thought you all were such an encouraging group that no matter what came out, you'd still make me feel good about myself. I do have the track that's going to be played over my solo as I'm playing Christmas Eve, but it's off my phone, and so you're going to hear some of the clicks and things that will be in my ears as I'm playing, but that's okay. We're just doing this to help me get my fears out. I'm going to warm up real quick and make sure I can actually make a sound out of this today, and then I will go into actually playing. Let's see. Okay, it makes noise. All right, let's see how this goes, shall we? I put on Do Not Disturb, that's why it's not playing anything. Let's try now. I'm going to start it over. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Verse 1.
So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. So there was a little bit more to it, but they're going to cut that last part out because it's just a bunch of nice little music. But Toastmasters, to close my speech, I want to encourage you that we should really make sure that we look with hope at the future, reflect on the past, but don't dwell in either, because that's when fear will overcome you. I encourage you, whatever it is, whether it's a gift, whether it is something you just want to try, go for it. Because you are liberating others as you allow yourself to be liberated. Thank you.